Good afternoon, everyone. We're outside of PS 184 here in Whitestone. Behind me down there is New York City Councilwoman Vicky Palladino. We also have Whitestone Republican Club spokesperson Stefano Forte here with us. And today we are outraged here in Northeast Queens. Why are we outraged here in Northeast Queens today? At this particular polling site, what happened this morning was the voting machines were having errors. Once this site opened up at 6 o'clock this morning, the machines kept claiming that the 2-page long ballot here in New York City was not able to get read. The paper was, quote, too thick. And honestly, we know what's going on here. They are trying to commit voting fraud. See, I should have realized that there was a bigger picture in 2020. I didn't. And so today, this is a manipulation to possibly not only hurt one of Donald Trump's largest voting bases here in the borough of Queens. When you look at this particular section of Whitestone and Bayside and let's just use those two scenarios for a second here. They're trying to manipulate not only President Trump, they're trying to manipulate H and Chu, they're trying to manipulate Mike LaPetri. You know, this is an outrage. As of now, these machines are working, but what if my polling place down in Fresh Meadows is having a problem? What if there's an issue going down on 69th Avenue today? You know, this is an outrage, a complete outrage that this is happening today. And thankfully, we got City Councilwoman Vicky Palladino right on it. We got our Whitestone Republican Club spokesperson, Stefano Forte, on it this morning. They were here while I was trying to label my magazines at Long Island Jewish this morning. You know, I have a routine in the Glen Oaks area on a Tuesday. And thankfully, I was able to get that done. But this is the calling of me to be here today. It's an outrage that this happened. A complete outrage that this happened. You know, I'll make one more point. Last night, I was watching Swing Vote with Kevin Costner. And, you know, what if one voting machine goes out and then a voting stub gets manipulated? And then what's going to happen if one single person decides the fate of an election? It can happen here in New York. But what about Pennsylvania? What about Wisconsin? What about Michigan? What about Nevada? What about Arizona? You know, I can go on and on and on. And I'm going to say this right now. I think Donald Trump will win Georgia tonight. That's going to get caught easily. And I hope nothing fishy is going on in Georgia. So I'm done here. I've said what needs to be said. We're out here getting the vote for Mike LaPetri. You know, Tom Suozzi is an agent dinosaur. He has to go. And yeah, it's time for a change. It really is time for a change in the voting system. And you know what? Get rid of these computers. Let's put back the old curtain system where we flick the thing, pull the lever, and the light would turn on. Why can't we do that anymore? So I'm done here. We have hours to go until the polls close. That's where I'm going to wrap this up.